a new season, a new game, new personality type of team. Players, they want to do national TV. They want to come out and smash the other ball club and look good. And especially Oklahoma City, they want to keep riding high with their road wins.
Monty McCutcheon, Tony Brown, and John Goebel are the officials here this evening in South Florida. 29 different All-Stars are in these 5 NBA Christmas Day games. And a boatload here between the Thunder and the Heat. Of course, Oklahoma City, the big story right before the season started, the trade of James Harden to Houston. Kevin Martin is the significant piece added to Oklahoma City. We'll see him coming off the bench. So far, his production has been pretty good.
Well, anytime that you say that the minutes are the same, the points, and then also the field goal and three-point shooting by Martin off the charts.
Underway with Oklahoma City. Working to our left, and Russell Westbrook. Anthony Kendrick Perkins gets the feed from Durant, and a rebound for Chris Bosh, who missed the last game for the Heat with a flu bug.
But we'll see a lot of trapping of pick and rolls, and especially forcing the big men to score.
Beautiful find by LeBron James to Dwayne Wade, breaks the scoring seal.
I like what we saw, Mike. A nice screen down on the baseline on the left side of the floor. Beautiful curl move.
LeBron fronting Kevin Durant, as they will match up often here tonight. It's the beauty of these two great players. They play the same position. They see each other a lot. Westbrook off the mark, and James goes to get the rebound.
Look out here.
LeBron accelerates and pitches to Chalmers. 2 field goals, both on assists by James.
That's what he's all about, Mike. He's in the top 10 in assists. Think about that. That means, you know, there are an awful lot of point guards that he's putting in second place.
And he's going to get another one here. Chalmers for the dunk. 7-0 Miami.
In the last 7 games, Miami Heat are forcing over 20 turnovers a game. They're at it early.
Oklahoma City really only getting one good shot look so far, and a whistle as a foul is called inside on Oklahoma City.
Now this is a great pass by LeBron, catching Wade on the curl move, and then here finding the man in the corner for the open 3. 4 players on Miami are shooting over 40% in three-point shooting. In the open floor, LeBron James leads the league in points in the paint.
Foul on Kendrick Perkins, his first. Chalmers out of the other corner. Long on that one, the rebound taken by Perkins. Kendrick, who really played with a very severely injured groin during those NBA Finals, was limited in what he could do, and the first foul against Miami tonight is Chris Bosh.
When you look at Oklahoma, understand that they are second in the league in scoring at 105 a game. Also at the other end, Miami is 4th at 103. They are 1 and 2 in field goal and three-point shooting. Great offense here today.
Westbrook on the pitch. Chavo Cephalosha missed it. Westbrook quickly back. Finds Perkins inside for the dunk.
Mike, in a game like this where you have 2 excellent defensive teams, there's pressure on the front court people to make the catches on the pick and rolls and the pick and pops and score the ball. Oh, beautiful.
Haslam able to strip it away, and it's out of bounds. Stays down here with Miami.
Now he's off making everyone look good here, okay? Now, when he came off of that, that was a perfect bounce pass in traffic.
Chris Bosh from the top. He knocks down the outside jumper. 9-2. Miami start.
See, we can't emphasize enough here. Miami is first in field goals, first in three-point shooting. Oklahoma City, they are second in field goal and second in three-point shooting, and then first on the foul line at 84%. Nice.
Durant met by Bosh, and it bounces off Durant and out of bounds. Miami ball.
That was a weak pass, but the idea was good. It was like the old guard around situation where you pass the ball and you cut around, and then your man gets held up, but you have to make a key pass.
Kendrick Perkins left to guard James. He's done that in the past, including the Boston-Cleveland matchups. And LeBron has done that to many defenders over the years.
Well, LeBron James is having a great shooting year. When every time you say that a guy is shooting 54%, you know he's on fire.
And a timeout taken by Scott Brooks off the great early start by the Heat, who lead 11-2. That Knicks game in LA is over, and the Lakers outscoring the Knicks by 7 in the fourth quarter. Win 100-94, both Carmelo Anthony and Kobe Bryant, 34 points. The Knicks unable to hold on to their lead, and the Lakers get a very important win for them. It's a Laker team we always talk about at the top of the conversation of who's the best in the West, but Oklahoma City, along the Heat, have opened with a great start. 5 of 6 from the field, and they lead 11-2 over Oklahoma City. It's a rematch of the NBA Finals, and Hubie, there is so much to ask. Are there lingering thoughts for Oklahoma City? Kevin Durant admitted when he got in the hotel, the thoughts came back of last year and losing in 5 the last 4 games as Miami won their second title.
Well, when you think about my games 2, 3, and 4 were all decided in the last 2 minutes. Naturally, Oklahoma City came up short, but they're off to a great start. Mike, average 105 a game. Shooting percentages are right at the top of the league in all 3 categories.
Well, let's give you the Taco Bell starting lineups here for this one. The good start by Miami. Oklahoma City starting the same 5 players every game this year. They're the only team in the NBA to do that. Westbrook, Cephalosha, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins started the finals. The Heat have Udonis Haslem in the lineup the last 7 games, and it's turned things around. Now, LeBron James Hubie came out red hot to start this game.
Well, he made it all happen. First play offensively, a beautiful pass. Then he finds a 3-point ball in the corner. Now, right here, watch this now. Out on the break, he's going to make the right decision and then send it home. He is leading the league in points in the paint.
See the slow start for Oklahoma City and the 3 turnovers. Eric Spoelstra, the Miami coach, told us before the game that competitive spirit that has defined Miami in the postseason was missing early, but you're seeing it possession by possession here in the first 3.5 today. Chalmers to the basket. It's 13-2 Miami.
I like what we're seeing, the hunger on the break, Mike. They are really out quick, getting 2-on-1 and 3-on-1 situations early in this game.
Team defined by Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Durant with the ball in his hands. Play scorer, play distributor, that time taken away, but it deflects back to Kendrick Perkins, who finds Ibaka. What a block by James, but he got some body, and LeBron called for the foul.
Now, this trapping on the side is big. Here's a great strong move, a nice play, but you definitely got the foul on the dunk. Now, the pressure is going to be on Perkins and Ibaka, and you say why? Because they're going to trap Durant and Westbrook all night, setting the screen. When that man rolls or that man pops out, they've got to make the shot, but more important, they must make the pass in traffic.
Well, that was big news on that play alone, Hubie. It's the first time in 6 games that LeBron James has committed a foul. Go back to the Utah game over 250 minutes ago that LeBron was last called for a foul. Now, if you are a LeBron James fan, you're going to say he plays great defense. If you are on the other camp, you say, well, he's getting away with calls. Whatever it is, he wasn't in the books for one until that one. The 23-year-old from the Congo, Ibaka, having an outstanding season, knocks down the free throw. It's a 10-point game. You can use the SAP button on your remote to enjoy the broadcast in Spanish. Chalmers past Westbrook, and a great finish by Mario Chalmers, who has 7 of the Miami points to start tonight.
Now this is important because Chalmers is keeping Westbrook busy at the defensive end of the floor. And at the offensive end, naturally they're trapping.
The inside is Kendrick Perkins, who's had several opportunities in the half court so far.
I like what we're seeing, Mike. See, they're starting to react now in the last couple of minutes of deciphering the trap and then finding the free man.
James for 3. Brings it out. Good energy from Chris Bosh. Missed the last Miami game a few days ago with the flu. Practice yesterday, looking and feeling great. It's a fine inside for Wade. The long hands of Thabo Cephalosha. 7th year in the league out of Switzerland. Former Chicago Bull took it away. Here's Perkins with another shot. Westbrook takes it away. A lot of hands and fighting and tripping in traffic. Bosh seemed to get clipped in the eye. And on the other side of it, Westbrook shaken up as well. Grabbing in his left hand.
Well, you're going to see this. This is a short shot by Perkins, and then down inside. Oh, you can see he got popped hard.
And then as Westbrook was stumbling over the legs of Udonis Haslem, he came down, and that left hand braced the fall. So both players up, neither trainer up, and they stay in. No shots yet for Kevin Durant underway on Christmas Day.
This NBA Christmas special on ABC is presented by State Farm for auto, home, life, and banking. Get to a better state. And Kia Optima, official vehicle of the NBA.
I'm LeBron James of the Miami Heat, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We add our greetings on this NBA Christmas special presented by State Farm. Mike Tirico, Hubie Brown, and Lisa Salters here for the first time. The Thunder come back in this building, Lisa, since losing Game 5 of the finals.
That's right, Mike. And Scott Brooks told us that he didn't really see the need to have that coming back to the scene of disappointment talk with his players. He said not a lot of players, not a lot of coaches get to the finals, so even though we came up short, it was still a great experience. But Dwayne Wade says he remembers last Christmas when the Heat played Dallas in the Christmas Day Finals rematch. He said, we wanted something. We knew we couldn't get that championship back, but we wanted to beat them bad, so we know they're going to attack us. At the beginning of this game, it was the Heat attacking, but Thunder coming back, Mike.
Yeah, that rematch with Dallas and Miami, the finals a year ago today, was the opening day of the NBA season as Dwayne Wade scores in that game. The Heat jumped out to a 35-point lead, ended up winning by 11. Right now, Miami Hubie up a half dozen. Kevin Martin in the game for the first time for Oklahoma City. He, of course, the big part of the big trade before the season started. And James Harden, super sixth man last year, was sent to Houston. Westbrook misses. Joel Anthony hit it last, and it stays down here with the Thunder.
Now, Westbrook that time knew that he had Chalmers on him head up, and he wanted to clear out. On the opposite side, in a low post area, you had Durant calling for the ball, but LeBron James was fronting him. Nice.
Penetrates again, and he is so quick. Russell Westbrook, his 5th year in the league at 6'3", 6th in the league in scoring at 21 points a game this year. Wade gets right to the basket. Boy, it's been a more aggressive and effective Dwayne Wade the last 8 games.
Well, when you look at him, Mike, during that period, he's shooting over 60%. And you can see as soon as Martin switched off on him, he was taking him one-on-one.
Serge Ibaka takes Shane Battier down low. He comes across. Battier is called for the foul. That's legal when you have that arm crossed to the other end there. But John Global says, you were doing more than that.
I tell you what, you did just more than me right now in the demonstration. I was wondering who was watching us over here. We know that Shane has him up high, but he also had the right hand down low and had it on his hip. Now, all the great defensive guys have their tricks.
I miss you, pal. It's been too long. See you opening night, Christmas Day. So I'll let you know I'm ready to play defense for you. Ibaka's got one more coming. You just saw the Knicks lose to the Lakers. They have to go to Phoenix tomorrow night and play the Suns. And then on Thursday, you'll see Oklahoma City back home taking on Dallas. And Boston, who won the first game of our quintuple header on ESPN and ABC today, they start a West Coast trip visiting the Clippers. The Clippers will be the last game on ESPN tonight, taking on Denver. It's game 3 of 5 here on Christmas Day 2012. Started out with a big Miami lead, but Oklahoma City's come back to cut the deficit to 4. Serge Ibaka has 7 of the Thunder 15.
I like the matchup now. See, Durant is on Wade. Cephalosha is on LeBron every time down the floor now.
If Kevin Martin gets involved, this half-court set. Durant has Wade, who's obviously got the height. Shuffle over to Martin, stepped on the sideline. and turned it over. Hubie, what have you seen as the difference with Martin instead of James Harden?
Well, first of all, they've added 2 points a game from 103 to 105 this year. The three-point shooting is up from 35% to 40%, which is a major jump, second in the league. Then their free throw shooting has gone from 80 to 84 because Martin is a 90% shooter, just like Kevin Durant. So we know that the assists are up. The overall offensive game has not struggled at all.
LeBron attacks Cephalosha. That's what he did in the finals when it was a smaller player. He took him right down to the basket and did his business there.
Mike, we can't say it enough. He's #1 in the league in points scored in the paint.
Find of Martin, terrific shooter. Turned out that three, and here's James on the push.
Yep.
Chalmers couldn't catch it clean, but knocked it down anyway for three.
Whatever it is about this rivalry, it sparks Chalmers' game. He had a terrific series last year in the finals, and today he's off and running.
Back up to 9 from Miami, and a Wade foul as we hit the 2:46 mark.
Now this is just strong, brute strength. If I shoot and miss, I'm going strong on the offensive glass. And then right here, Chalmers is on the top of his game. He already has 10 points, and we're not out of the first quarter.
It's above his season average.
See, Mike, Kevin Durant, we know, is career highs in 5 categories, one of which is getting to the foul line, where he's now averaging 9 times a game. And he has been shooting over 90%.
Well, both teams have a significant 6th piece on their chessboard. I mentioned Kevin Martin before for Oklahoma City. For Miami, it is Ray Allen, part of the Big Three in Boston, now joining the Miami Big Three in a supporting role. And he's averaging 12 points a game. At age 37, the all-time leader in three-point makes in NBA history.
Now, when you look at this, Anthony is your center at Miami, and LeBron is power forward, and he's down in there posting up on the left side again.
The action goes away, so there's space to operate on Cephalosha. Nick Collison, quick hands to knock it away, but it's Chalmers again! A dozen first-quarter points for the former Kansas Jayhawk.
Hey, LeBron wants to go one-on-one every time on Cephalosha. Give Chalmers a credit. That was a very difficult play. He picked that ball up and arched it up into the rim. Beautiful.
Shane Battier working, and draws an offensive foul on Kevin Durant.
You cannot come to this game today with a lackadaisical attitude on the offensive end.
Technical foul on Durant.
Well, he's upset now because he's been roughed up in a number of offensive situations, and he has not been getting the call. So that was due. That was going to come. You can see it to the left of the screen. See, he's trying to post out by using that forearm on Battier. Battier is fighting him and trying to front. And you're seeing that by LeBron James and Battier anytime that they get a scorer down in the low post.
Ray Allen, one of the top free throw shooters in NBA history, knocks down the tee. Not a lot going on there to be called on Durant, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, the big thing there is he's trying to hold his ground. Battier is trying to fight over with a swim move, they call it. Take the left arm on the inside, come up over the top of Durant's arm and pin him as you go and force into a fronting position.
Durant, one of the more mild-mannered players in the league, was shocked that the technical was called. He had no idea which official called it. It was John Goldberg. Battier is off, rebounded by Westbrook. Miami's lead dwindled down to 4, back up to 11 in this first quarter.
Well, it can happen in a hurry, Mike, because Miami is so quick in the open floor.
So Durant to the bench with 2 fouls. Reggie Jackson comes in, second year out of Boston College. He's getting the first look at the backup point guard. Ray Allen, I thought hit that last. Yes, he did. It stays down here with Oklahoma City.
Mike,
but 2 on the shot clock.
The most important issue in this first quarter has been the trapping out on the pick and rolls, and then the double teaming by Miami. They have deflected so many passes down inside the post or off a dribbler in the paint.
Westbrook trying to get the shot up, but you said it, Hubie.
I'm telling you, they're great today. They're hungry today.
All second unit for Miami, except for LeBron James, and Cephalosha climbing over the back is called for the foul.
I like the strategy. With this small group in there, they're putting LeBron in the low post on the left side every time down the floor. Cephalosho is getting pinned, and then he's trying to fight over the top. So that's why he was upset with that call.
Norris Cole, the second-year guard out of Cleveland State, joins Allen, Battier, Joel Anthony, and the reigning MVP of the season and the finals, LeBron. Battier out of the corner. But on the three, Nick Collison the board for Oklahoma City, a team that scores 105 a game, limited to 16 in the opening frame. Foul called on the drive. Hubie, let me talk about Eric Spoelstra and Miami here for a second, because they were kind of just easing their way through the first part of the regular season, as champions often do. But he said it, that intensity defensively and that grit and desire showed up the last couple of weeks of this regular season.
Well, Mike, they were just beating teams by outscoring them. Unfortunately, they went from 92 points a year ago and up to 97 this year. That was not the Miami Heat. But we're seeing the defense here. Then once they put Haslam in the lineup in the last 7 games, they now are giving up 92 or less, which this is Miami Heat basketball.
Eric said to us this morning, more to our identity as a team. There's the numbers you were talking about.
I like what we're seeing here today. They have a purpose, and everything is being run with this unit through LeBron James.
Ray Allen, the 3, Jackson the rebound. See if they can get a 2 for 1. Jackson comes to the basket. Can he get an N1? Oh yeah. A little bang in the bucket for the second-year man out of Boston College, Reggie Jackson.
Very difficult shot, plus the foul. Just watch it right here now. If you're going to foul a guy, you want to foul him so you do not allow his arms to get up above his number. Because once he gets it up above his number, he'll be able to get off, a respectable type of a shot.
So Eric Maynor, the backup point guard, was injured, tore his ACL early last year. Jackson, the rookie, played for a while. Then they acquired Derek Fisher, who played heavy minutes as that backup guard in the finals. Eric Maynor has played not effectively, and the first look off the bench at that other guard spot tonight goes to Jackson.
Well, the old story in the NBA, when you get your chance, you got to take advantage of it. And he's getting the opportunity.
He's getting the opportunity to guard LeBron below the free throw line. Good defense. Shot clock is off. And behind the play, we get a whistle and a technical foul called on LeBron James.
Oh, well, they're right now, I couldn't see that, mainly because we were watching the advancement of the ball, but LeBron was in the backcourt.
Well, LeBron and Kevin Durant, both gold medalists on the Olympic team, great buddies, first team NBA. LeBron wanted this call.
Yeah. Well, see, he felt he got hit, pushed in the lower back on the release as he elevated into the air. He wanted that call.
He complained to the crew chief, Monty McCutcheon, didn't get the call, so both LeBron and Kevin find a technical foul under their tree on Christmas Eve. Westbrook couldn't finish. Collison got fouled with 3/10 of a second left.
Now, if I'm Oklahoma City, I'm upset because my key guy, Westbrook, just went down in the lane and got hammered going to the rim, did not get the call. They get the second call as Collison follows it up. Collison very dangerous on the offensive board play.
Nice foul on Miami in this opening quarter. Reminder tonight, over on ESPN, the Rockets take on the Chicago Bulls. We'll see James Harden, who used to star for the Thunder, and then Denver against the LA Clippers, who've won 13 consecutive games. The Christmas special presented by State Farm continues. Collison bags the pair, and that'll bring the quarter to an end. So Miami led by as many as 11, but it's an 8-0 quarter close by Oklahoma City, and it's a 3-point game, 27-24. And the Christmas Day special on ABC continues after this message and then a word from your ABC station. Quarter in Miami, and the Heat lead the Thunder by 3 in this finals rematch. Time for BBVA Team Insight with Scott Brooks. Here's Lisa.
Thanks, Mike. Scott, they jumped out on you early. You guys got back in it. They jumped on you again. Now it's just a 3-point game. What's been going on?
Well, we gave him too many easy shots early, easy baskets, easy layups, easy three-pointers, but we did a much better job in that second part of that first quarter.
Mario Chalmers must really like playing you guys. He's having another good game, 12 points in that first quarter. Are you happy to let him get his as long as you contain the other guys?
No, not at all. We don't want him to get his. We want to be able to make sure we stop him. He had a good first quarter.
Thank you for your time. Mike.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Norris Cole on the drive to start this second quarter. He misses. Deflected back out to James.
Mike. Great finish. Oh, what a floater. Come on, when you're from the side there, you have no blackboard to put the ball in the box. In that first quarter, Miami let Oklahoma City stick around because they had 9 fouls and 1 technical. Oklahoma City 10 for 12 on the foul line, plus 4 offensive rebounds.
Collison collects himself, couldn't finish, and LeBron is there for the rebound. It's 5 for James. Hit ahead a travel ball on Cole. And now Miami's going to come back with Chris Bosh and Mike Miller, who is healthy. He got healthy last year at the end of the playoff run and was terrific in the finals, including Halo's 5 3-pointers in Game 5. Was a big part of Miami's win in the clincher of the series.
Well, by Mike, it was just a great way for him to end the season after all that heartbreak that he had. And any time that you go 7 for 8 in the clinching game from behind the 3-point line, you know you're a happy guy.
Jackson out of the corner, missed the 3. Collison, always active on the boards. Nick Collison's been doing this for 9 years now, Hubie, and he always gives you a good hard day's work.
Mike, he's 6'10", he's a cerebral player. He plays, uses his body, he sacrifices it for the team. Excellent offensive board guy, and then he can make that 17, 18-foot jump shot.
Miller, Allen, Battier, 3 tremendous three-point shooters, space the floor with this second unit, and Miller knocks down the 3.
Remember he told you Miami has 5 guys shooting over 40%. Mike Miller, one of them at 42%. Think about that. 5 guys shooting over 40% who are in your rotation.
The explosion just got caught too deep.
Oh, he's having a tough time. He's 2 for 7 right now.
How about another one from Mike Miller? 2 3-pointers. It puts him over 10,000 career points in his 13th year out of Florida.
Yeah, that group out there right now, Ray Allen, Miller, and Battier shoot over 40% every year.
Kevin Martin says, excuse me, Coach Brown, I shoot 46.
Yeah.
I'm 5th in the league. Give me some love, Hugh.
Oh, no. Come on. We know that he has stepped in here and has done a magnificent job. He's up in the high 40s in the shooting and then also the 3-point game.
Well, that's the beauty of making shots. The defense overreacts to you. We'll just let an all-star get to the basket. Chris Bosh. And a timeout Scott Brooks is going to take here.
Well, Mike Miller is not only just a scorer. When he played for us in Memphis, we used to use him as a backup point guard. He's an excellent passer. Good ball fake here. Drains the 3. Then what you get with him is another excellent rebounder. Beautiful move. Now catch the pass here now. See, he sees it, lays it right down inside for Bosh.
NBA Finals since the franchise moved from Seattle. Miami was knocked out the year before by Dallas. The Thunder won Game 1. Remember, they had home court. And Game 2 was tight in the fourth quarter. The veterans made the big plays. Series tied at 1 coming back to Miami. And then the Heat won the last 3 games by 6. And then Game 5, a third quarter surge took a 5-point game to a huge margin. LeBron closed with a triple-double. And the shots of joy and dejection that define the moment, that's the picture of the year in the NBA. After much criticism and many hard yards put in, the joy on LeBron's face as he saw his own reflection in the championship trophy. Kevin Martin wasn't here for that. He's making his presence known now.
Yes, he is, Mike. That was a very difficult shot. Anytime that you're dribbling to your left, watch how he brings it right back into the face of the defender. And the defender is a 7-foot guy who switched out on him. Kevin is doing a terrific job. He understands his role here. He knows that he's not a pick-and-roll player on the power side, the right side of the floor. So he's just setting. When I'm open, I'm taking a shot. And he's making a heavy contribution in 3-point percentage.
We keep talking about Martin replacing James Harden. He's a different player.
Yes.
And Durant, as Bosh connects inside, Durant was telling us before the game, that Kevin is very comfortable in his role and fitting it to the skill set of the other Thunder players.
Mike, what it does is it puts the pressure on Durant, and then also the other point guards that are going to be in the game at that time. It puts the pressure on them in the last 6 minutes to get it done.
3 knocked down by Durant, just his second shot of the evening. It's a 4-point Miami lead. Shane Battier was cutting, and Mike Miller almost took him down with the pass. Turnover, Thunder ball.
Well, I'm glad to see Durant get going here right now because, you know, he's frustrated. Watch the down screen. He does the fade. Why? Because you try to go under the screen. He's going to fade to the corner.
It's an Oklahoma City team that had won 12 straight, a franchise record, before losing in Minnesota on Thursday night. They've had 5 days off and got here yesterday and had their team Christmas dinner all together when they arrived in South Florida, as Durant is fouled by Battier.
Mike, they did the same play again. They came down the floor, set a screen down on the lane for Durant. As he came off this time, he did not curl. He went right outside. As soon as he caught the ball, he yelled, "Clear out, clear out." He was going to back Battier down and take him one-on-one.
Scoring champ last year, scoring champ the last 3 years, Hubie, as he joins a group of 6 who have done that before. Michael Jordan did that after he won 7 in a row. So if Durant wins this year, he joins Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain as the only men to do it more than 3 times in a row.
Well, we know that if he wanted to be selfish, Mike, he could lead the league any game, any time, just like LeBron James. Both of them now are more into running stuff, setting up everybody else, and trying to get everyone into the flow of the game.
And that's been obvious with James, especially as he came to Miami, and Durant is evolving into more of that over the last year and a half, and especially this year with this Thunder team. Wade, a 3.
Mike, going back to the assists, Durant now has a career high in assists, a little shade under 5 a game. LeBron James, he's 10th in the league in assists. I mean, you think about that, how many point guards we have. We have 30 teams. We have point guards who are supposed to be able to deliver the ball.
Thunder, a chance to tie or take the lead. Cephalosha delivered to Collison. The shot clock at 7. Here's Nick.
Smart move.
Martin coming baseline. Kevin Martin ties the game at 39. So Miami had a 12-point first quarter lead. Oklahoma City's worked its way back, and Eric Spoelstra will take timeout as the Western Conference champs have tied this one up.
Well, I like it. Great team play, running your offensive sets, stay within what you're doing. Watch this stride. Now this guy at 6'7", he'll attack the rim, shoots the foul line 94%.
NBA Christmas Special on ABC is presented by State Farm. Brought to you by Red Bull Total Zero. Jaguar. See the new model year lineup at JaguarUSA.com. And Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay. February 4th.
28-year-old LeBron James, MVP of the league, coming back in, matching with 24-year-old Kevin Durant. One was the second overall pick. Remember, Durant was taken when this franchise was in Seattle. LeBron, the #1 pick in Cleveland. Let's go down Durant's side. Rookie of the year, 3-time All-NBA. And this year, Hubie, you were pointing this out, the numbers in red, career highs they're on pace for this season.
Right, for both guys. Look at the field goal and 3-point. How about the rebounding? Both of them lead their team in rebounding, playing the small forward position.
And the 2 men worked out together last year for a long, tough physical week, and got together for 1 day this summer as well to work out with each other. Chalmers back in the game, is off on the 3, and Bosch with the back tap resets it for Miami. James inside, catches on Cephalosha, goes up quick and scores.
Now give Bosch a lot of credit. He could have forced up that shot. That's his area. LeBron James ran a beautiful curl from the right side of the floor, and Bosch gave it up. That's what you want to see in championship play.
These 2 men were also teammates on the U.S. gold medal team in London, matching up often against each other, beginning and end of each half when they're both in there. Developed a great friendship over the last few years as Durant rebounds the Wade miss. Durant accelerating. Mike Miller was waiting. Couldn't get the long arm to the basket.
I say he's got to be careful
Yes.
now, Durant.
Yes.
He said something that time also because he wanted to call. He thought that he was pushed with the shoulder out of completing that play. But he made up his mind when he came over half court that he was taking this play all the way. Now just watch right here. As he comes down in, he tries to avoid it. See, he wanted that call because Mike Miller's left elbow caught him and took him right out.
To your point, he has to be careful if you weren't with us earlier. Picked up a technical foul in the first quarter. LeBron James also has one on his shoulders here tonight. Kevin Martin fouls Mario Chalmers outside. So Hubie, I mentioned that these two guys, the star players, and here are their numbers so far, that they have worked out together in the past, Olympic teammates, head-to-head in the finals, and worked out for a day together this year. LeBron called Durant, said, come on up, let's work out again. Some people have an issue with it, a problem. Say, how can you be 1 and 2 in the league, leaders of the best teams in each conference, and work out against each other? Do you have a problem with it?
No, the other way of looking at it is that the both of them over the last 3 seasons were first-team All-NBA at the forward positions. Now, if I am a very quiet, humble type of a guy like Durant is, he's going to work with LeBron James, and he's going to talk with him because he wants to be helped from an IQ area about how you handle all of this pressure on the court, off the court, the leadership roles, all of the things that make you the total leader.
As he was coming in for the rebound, LeBron, we get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Serge Ibaka. So the foul's piling up here in Oklahoma City. 4 halfway through this second quarter.
See, I like what Coach Brooks told us today.
Yes.
And that is the fact that he has stepped up in a leadership role. For the first time now, he's confident. He can put out a resume. And then he knows that, hey, when I lead, I'm leading by example, but when I talk to you, pay attention.
I think they're going to switch this up. John Goble was trapped behind the play, couldn't see through the bodies. Tony Brown on the near side had a clearer look. It was tipped last, in his opinion, by Miami. Oklahoma City ball. We get the benefit of the second look. You see Martin hit it last.
Well, if I'm Martin, see, he's all upset. Why? Because he had an arm pulled. That time, Chalmers, he reached in and grabbed his arm so that he couldn't reach out to get the ball.
Wade almost lost the dribble, gets it to Mike Miller. And here's Chalmers, who's been hot in this first half.
See, the bench play was outstanding when Oklahoma City made the run, 16 points.
Quick shot by a terrific scorer, Westbrook. Sometimes people question his shot selection, not his coach, Scott Brooks. He's been very happy with Westbrook's overall game this year, especially on the defensive end as well. He's got the rebound here. Kevin Martin bringing it up for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I like this. If they're going to keep Wade on Durant, you got to go back to him or hit that shot.
Kevin Martin came up short on the 3. Wade is great at these long reaches. That's a good job by Tony Brown. Chris Bosh, that's offensive pass interference.
Mike, that was great. Great call by the referee and also by you, because you're going to see Martin push off right there. He got pushed off right in the back. Easy call. Difficult catch for Bosh to make.
And Bosh right to the bench. He has 3 fouls. So both Norris Cole and Chris Bosh have 3 in this first half.
Now they're going back now. LeBron James is going to be on Durant. And LeBron on him now hard.
Perkins tried that feed inside, big to Serge Ibaka. Good defense by Miami, took it away. Chalmers to Udonis Haslem. Didn't want the layup, didn't get the assist, but LeBron's got all that.
Great second effort by LeBron James.
12 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. Ibaka from the top. Much more confident and comfortable. 9 points in this first half for Serge.
And we told you, a year ago he averaged 9, this year 14. He's shooting 57%, right up there in the top 10, no problem. Lead second in shot blocking in the league, playing with a ton of confidence. But the big thing is the 83% on the foul line.
Here was LeBron. Oklahoma City was running around. Nobody tagged The MVP of the league in the finals last year, LeBron James. His Miami team up above. He has the best record in the East, third best record in the NBA. Eric Spoelstra pleased that his team is giving that April and May effort in December.
You got to be really committed down there. Guys, I'm telling you, if we're not dialed in, feet first, mind first, it's to the free throw line.
In the first quarter, Mike, he got it. They forced 7 turnovers, and they had Durant with only 1 shot attempt. But as you can see, the bench has changed the swing of things here for Oklahoma City in the second quarter.
A lot of Miami shots, Jimmy, from the perimeter. Only 1 free throw attempt. And 15 of their 37 shots tonight have been threes. Wade working inside, turns over Durant for 2.
And I'm surprised that Durant didn't elevate and go for the shot block. He's improved himself in shot blocking and steals, all of the categories now. And you have to challenge that shot. Not so much to get into the guy, but go up straight and force him at 6'11", long arms. Difficult to get over you.
And he switched the screen. Durant coming to the basket, waiting for him was Haslam to draw the charge. And that's 3 on Durant in this first half.
Now this is going to be a tough play, mainly because we know that Haslam and Battier are 2 of the best that we have in the league. Now watch this right there. Does he take it? Are you going to say, well, if you're a Miami guy, yeah, he's taking it. Is he outside? Yes, he is. And you can see he catches Haslam with the entire left side of his body.
Kevin Durant, you don't see him in foul trouble very often.
No.
8 points, 3 fouls here in the first half. LeBron over Ibaka. 14 for James.
How about the ball fake? The ball fake, what did it do? It just froze Ibaka. He didn't know whether he was going to drive or what. And it just opened up that jump shot.
Perkins thought about a little high-low pass to Ibaka, but he hit the rim instead. Opportunity for Miami with Durant on the bench, and Haslam running the floor for the 2-hand dunk.
We told you in the first quarter, the pressure is on Ibaka and Perkins to make good passes, foul line down, and stop turning the ball over. You're getting the pass when you're open. When you make it, you got to make it perfect. Great play by LeBron. Good ball fake. Watch this right here. Follow up, run hard, and that's the Heat today.
Great to have you aboard for the NBA Christmas Special presented by State Farm. Heat leading the Thunder by 8 with 3:06 left.
Now, right now, you're going to see the outside threat. Already Miami's attempted 15 threes. Watch LeBron down on the right side as he curls in. Now, they're going to go right down in there. That's 1 of his 7 field goals in his first half. Now, this is where he freezes with the good step, come right back, shoot the shot. Mike, he's on fire. He's giving it to us below and then also outside. Then in the fast break game. We know that he leads the league in points in the paint, and he's showing us today why.
What has happened over the last year, the great 2012 for LeBron, is even the detractors have run out of things to say. Obviously, people weren't happy the way the whole Cleveland thing went down and all the other stuff. And you understand that, and that's what happens when you're a star player and you leave your hometown. But the way he's played, the way he's handled this role with Miami, whatever is called for, scoring, assist, rebounding, defense, at the moment it's needed, he's provided it. Good job there by Cephalosha to force the steal. Back the other way comes Martin, fouled by the trailing Battier. We talk about this 2012 year for LeBron James, and you know, his stats have been among the best, but the big year with so much hardware, that NBA MVP off of last season, winning the title and the finals MVP, teaming with Durant and the rest of the stars for the gold in London, SI Sportsman of the Year.
Well, I like the way he's come back because his field goal percentage, his three-point shooting, all up high. And then also the steals, the block shots, and then any time that you can say that your small forward is giving you a shade under 7 assists a game and then leading you in rebounding, what else is there for this guy to do?
Kevin Martin just missed a free throw. That's rare.
That's rare.
He was 101 of 108 coming into the game, even though it's an unorthodox looking shooting motion we've seen through his years in Sacramento and Houston. Now his 9th year in the league. He makes a whole bunch of them. It's 5 with 1:35 to go in this first half. Wade got Perkins in the air. LeBron on the attack to the top and one.
Now that was just a great play. How about this? I'm going strong, and I'm taking on the shot blocker, and I'm going to take his hit. Watch how he takes the hit right here. Right there, he takes a strong hit, but upper body strength. It was like Ibaka wasn't even there. And there's the potential three-point play.
Yeah, you said a shot blocker. Ibaka's tied with Indiana's Roy Hibbert. 80 blocks, the most blocked shots in the NBA this year. First free throw of the night for James, 17 of the Miami 52. We have the Sprint halftime report coming up with Magic Johnson, Michael Wilbon, Bill Simmons, Jalen Rose. Recap the 2 games from today thus far. Wins by the Celtics and the Lakers. Perkins found inside but slapped away by James with a foul.
Now, Westbrook right now is pleading with Bonnie McCutcheon that he got hit. He got hit right in the head. Now, when he came in off of that move, he saw Perkins open. Once again, Perkins or Ibaka is open, foul line down. You've got to make the field goal as well as the foul shot. Be a three-point player.
More coming for Perkins. Our man Jimmy Kimball's moving to 11:35. Starting on Tuesday, January 8th. He's going to kick things off with Jennifer Aniston, and no doubt it's a great first week coming up. So January 8th, 11:35 Eastern, 10:35 Central. Jimmy Kimmel live on ABC.
Now Ibaka is on LeBron James.
Wade spinning over Cephalosha. Rebound by Perkins. So without Kevin Durant, Oklahoma City staying within contact here in the end of this first half. Durant on the bench, 3 personal fouls. Westbrook doing work. Russell short, Ibaka's got it. Cleaned it up, and maybe that's 11 points for Serge here. In this make that 9 in the first half.
That's at least Westbrook 5th opportunity down on that clear out. He calls for the clear out. And once he takes his man, the shots have been there, okay? And then also the passes to the wide open man when he gets double teamed.
That was right the first time. Ibaka has 11. I want a new stat monitor for Christmas. James, 19 points. A great first half for LeBron.
He doesn't care. I don't care who's guarding me, whether it's Kevin Durant, whether it's Ibaka, whether it's Perkins. Perkins and Ibaka, they switch off on him. And then what he's doing, he freezes them, and he takes that jumper in your face because he's having a great night shooting.
He's hit all 6 in this second quarter. There's a 9/10 of a second difference in the game in the shot clock. Perkins blocked by James. Wade, good if it goes. End of the half. 27 in each quarter for Miami. 24 in each quarter for Oklahoma City. And the foul trouble by Durant has left LeBron in control in the star battle in a rematch of the finals. 19 and 6 boards for James and 1 interview with Lisa Salters.
Thank you, Mike. LeBron, it's a 6-point game now, but really an up and down first half for you guys. What did you like? What didn't you like? Or what was naughty? What was nice?
What was nice was the energy, the communication. And that was nice. What was naughty was a couple breakdowns in transition. We allowed them to get some 3-point plays, a couple offensive rebounds. But for the most part, these are 2 great teams fighting. We like where we're at.
A quiet first half for Kevin Durant, just 8 points, 3 personal fouls. What are you going to do strategy-wise on in the second half to keep him quiet?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, KD's one of the greats. He's going to get his shots. He's going to get his touches. Just try to make it tough on him. If he makes shots, make sure we got to contest. And then when he comes off pick and rolls or he comes off pin downs, we got to have 2 bodies in front of him because he will raise on anyone. So doing a good job of communicating. We just got to keep it up.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Mike.
All right, Lisa, thank you. LeBron James a point away from 20 points for the first 25 games of this NBA season. We'll send it to the guys in Los Angeles. That great studio, those cool monitors. Sprint halftime report coming up on Christmas Day. Miami 54, Oklahoma City 48 at the break. Special presented by State Farm from Miami. very warm and mild evening. Miami leading Oklahoma City by 6 in this rematch of the NBA Finals from last year. Mike Tirico, Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, and Lisa Salters. Kevin Durant picked up 3 fouls, Hubie, and a technical foul in the first half. It wasn't good there, and the Miami defense on him was very good as well.
You have to admit, it's all through frustration. Keep an eye right here. This is called the guard around. LeBron James is on Durant. Watch as he follows Durant around this screen. He's going to pass and then curl. Now, Perkins has got to make a good pass. Why? Because the defense rotated. All right, that was one situation. Now, Battier's going to force him. Here's LeBron guarding the screener. Now, once he goes down the middle, perfect rotation by Haslam outside the three-point line. You say, now what's the problem? He's 2 for 4, and remember, he has 4 turnovers. Now, Westbrook, you can see, is also 2 guys who give you 49 points, only have 16 at the half. They got to get going.
Yeah, and LeBron James got going. It was all tied at 39. He had the great run at the end of the second quarter. Time for the State Farm Better State assist.
Yeah, keep an eye here now. The pass is going to be made to LeBron. In the top of your screen, watch this curl move. That's how they started the ball game, and a great ending by Wade. Now, here's LeBron on a fast break. 3 guys pick him up. He's going to find Chalmers in that right corner. Chalmers is going to make one of his 2 threes in this first half. He has eyes. He sees everyone, 6'8", and he can get the pass and deliver it right on the money.
All right, and his team's up 6. Lisa, as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey, Mike, I asked Scott Brooks what adjustments they need to make in this second half, and he said we just have to stay aggressive, no turnovers, keep attacking the glass. I asked him what stood out to me, or I said to him what stood out to me as I looked at the stat sheet. The Heat's 30 points in the paint, and yet I didn't see that they were really dominating the boards. He says, yeah, it was Chalmers driving to the basket, LeBron as well. We got to cut all that stuff out, he said.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody else from the Thunder, and they said, we didn't play well. As Hubie showed us in the numbers, our 2 best players only made 5 field goals, yet it's only a 6-point game as this third quarter begins.
Right, I like it, and everybody else is picking it up. But we told you, Perkins has got to start delivering the passes because he's getting many opportunities below that foul line.
Shot clock running down, going to run out. A shot clock violation as Ibaka lost track of the ticker. That's 11 turnovers for Oklahoma City. Hubie, they average 16 a game.
That's right. They're 26th in the league in turnovers. If there's one negative about this team, that's it. They've got to cut the turnovers down.
First of the 2 meetings between these teams. The rematch comes on Valentine's night in Oklahoma City. Chris Bosh, saddled with foul trouble in the first half, hits his 4th field goal. He has 8 points for Miami.
It's a perfect pass by LeBron through that trap.
James has 4 assists. Ibaka coming across the lane. Blocked by Haslam, and Udonis is called for the foul.
Now, no matter how you cut this, the strong traps on Durant on the right side of the lane force Ibaka and Perkins to either hit the open shot or make the correct pass. Now, up until now, only Ibaka is functioning from an offensive standpoint.
Traps Durant out by midcourt, and the 4-on-3 on the back end of it doesn't work out as the shot is missed. Dwayne Wade, who was wearing red and green Christmas shoes in the first half, now has gone with different kicks here in the second half. Shot rebound by Ibaka. Nothing like getting new shoes on Christmas Day. Dwayne's putting on a fashion show here. Ibaka comes to the basket, so Serge Ibaka continues to show that completing game that he's developed in the offseason.
Mike, that was perfect. That's called a pick and pop. And when you go down in that midpoint area, once you get it, you have this open jump shot or the drop.
Ibaka leads Oklahoma City in scoring with 13. James leads all scorers tonight with 19. And Bosh with 3. Just a couple of those here tonight. He's 5 of 22, shooting the 3 this year.
There you go.
Russell Westbrook transition hoop, back to a 4-point game.
Yeah, at the half, Russell was 3 for 10, but he was rebounding, steals. He's made himself, important in this game. But right now, he's got to score, and so does Durant if they're going to win this game.
Haslam pushed down by Perkins for the foul call. We got a whistle and we got a timeout.
Oh, gave him a timeout.
Yeah. Waiting for that foul call to come. It never came. So a timeout taken by Miami. Just under 3 minutes gone here in the third. Rockin' New Year's Eve. Biggest songs, hottest stars, all in one place. Ryan Seacrest has Fergie and Jenny McCarthy with him to host Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Live New Year's Eve, starting at 8, 7 Central right here on your ABC station.
Mike, the negative in the Miami game right now is they were 4 for 15. 4 for 15 in threes. They have now missed their last 7 three-point attempts.
Haslam off the penetration by Wade. Miami has come out cold and not with that extra hop in their step in this second half. 18-6. They've won their last 4 games. And Durant from the top, air ball on the 3. Kevin off here tonight. James loses it. Speed of Westbrook. Chalmers out of the way.
Yeah, good
Gonna
call.
go the other way with an offensive foul.
Yeah, he pushed off. He pushed off with the left hand. Referee was right there. Now this goes off. Now just keep an eye on this. Watch what happens. See, he takes it, knocks Chalmers out. That was an easy call.
First foul on Westbrook. He's the 4th overall pick in the 08 draft, the year after they took Durant 2nd. Westbrook taking the first year of this franchise moved from Seattle to Oklahoma City, where they have flourished. Great basketball fans in the Pacific Northwest still with hopes they'll get an NBA franchise again. Good block by the leader in blocks in the NBA, Serge Ibaka. To the deck, Durant takes it away. Westbrook accelerates, and he'll come to the line for the free throw.
How about the explosion there? You talk about a separation. That was a strong move. Now just keep an eye on this. Great block by Ibaka, who's 2nd in the league with the shot blocking. Now here comes a strong move. He's going to accelerate right here. He's going to take his strong to the hole, and he gets clipped.
Twice an all-star. They asked Dwayne Wade in the lead-up to this game if he sees some of himself in Westbrook. And Wade was a little insulted by the questioning and the way it came up. He said, I'll tell you what I do see, though. I see a nightmare of athleticism and quickness that is hard to stop as Westbrook has emerged as a regular all-star. He'll be in Houston mid-February for the all-star game, no doubt about it.
Mike, he's in the top 6 guys in the league in points and then in assists and steals. He works both ends of the floor.
Bosch got his hand jammed there and turned it over, and Chris grimacing as he looks back at that right hand. 4 minutes in, just 2 points scored by Miami in this third quarter. Durant, what a twist around LeBron, and what a shot off the window. That was special from Kevin Durant.
Great ball fake, and then a step through. Tough angle on that release.
7 in a row for the Thunder. Slip to Haslam. The find of Chalmers comes in for a 2. Wade tipped it back knowing LeBron was waiting between the big rings. And as the players were jockeying, getting settled, Cephaloshi's called for a foul.
Now watch on this catch now. You're going to see a strong move and then the fake. There's your fake. Step through, play it off the glass.
Set the screen, allowed Chalmers the pass. It's Wade free. Oklahoma City bench wanted 3 seconds. Wade missed the hoop, and the Thunder have a chance to take a lead for the first time tonight. Durant. Oh, come on! Kevin Durant gives the Thunder a lead.
Was someone thinking that they had him under control? No, he's starting to step forward here right now. Now here's another very tough shot. How about that? Fading, falling out of bounds, and then you catch nothing but the bottom of the net.
So for the kids who got a basketball under the Christmas tree and you go out and you try those shots, don't try that one on the driveway.
We tell you the strong suit of this team is the fact that they get to the line almost 27 times a game. So when you shoot 84%, it is a major plus, especially in close games when you are not shooting a high percentage and things are going bad.
10 straight scored by Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant's team has the lead for the first time on this Christmas evening.
I'm Kevin Durant of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
To me, holidays is all about giving back rather than receiving. And when you see some of the joy on some of the kids' face, that's the most warm feeling that you can get during the holiday season.
We always hand out gifts, and it's always fun. Everybody gets a great feeling because they're doing something good and making somebody smile.
Some people just are just fortunate to be able to experience that every year, so to be able to give that to them is big.
On behalf of all the players in the NBA, have a happy holiday season.
Thank those familiar faces, some on hand here this evening, including Gladys Knight, great singer, Lil Wayne in the house on Christmas night as well. Commissioner of the NBA come February of 2014, Adam Silver, seated next to Ahmad Rashad, who's often seated next to David Stern, the current commissioner. There's Gabrielle Union, girlfriend of Dwayne Wade, and Alonzo Mourning, one of the two jerseys retired here, who played for the Heat. Tim Hardaway's jersey also hangs here at the American Airlines Arena. Good job out of the timeout. Bosh to LeBron James, and Hubie, we're all tied at 58 as you look at Tim Hardaway.
Mike, you always want to come out of a timeout, execute, and there was a great player right there, Timmy Hardaway.
Oh, yeah. Whose son is playing very well in Michigan.
Oh, he sure is.
LeBron over 20. He has been every game this season. We'll give you the perspective on that next dead ball as James comes back the other way for Miami. Chalmers, just like that, 5 before you can blink, points put up by the Heat to retake a 3-point lead.
The Heat right now are 5 for 18. 5 for 18. And Mario Chalmers is 3 for 7 in the 3-point game. And we told you now they are first in the league in field goal percentage, first in the league in 3-point percentage.
The 15 for Chalmers is a season high, and out of the corner, Westbrook knocks down 3 to tie the game.
Well, we know that Westbrook and Durant, they can get hot quickly, and they're not going to stop shooting. The main thing is on all these double teams, reverse the basketball and find the guys in the corner.
James working below the free throw line on Cephalosha. Clock at 5, Durant, the defense on Chalmers. Battier comes out to get it, gonna have to shoot at the end. A shot clock violation.
See, I don't like what we're seeing here in the third quarter. The only thing that is working is LeBron below the foul line, Mike. Whether he posts up or whether he runs a curl and comes across the lane. If you stay with that down inside, everything is good. But if that doesn't work, what's happening is they're forcing too many long jump shots.
There it is, 20 points in every game to start the season. Right. 25th time, third best behind George Gervin. And Kevin McHale played for the Celtics, now the head coach of the Rockets, who will play the Bulls as the ESPN nighttime Christmas doubleheader starts next over on ESPN. Durant on the turn of the back down. Strong quarter here from Kevin Durant.
Now he called for the clear out, Mike. As soon as he made the catch, he yelled clear out. And he loves that fade from that area.
Kevin has 7 here in the third. Chris Bosh. 4 for 9 from the field for Bosh here this evening. Ibaka. 65-61. The offense coming much easier for Oklahoma City in the third.
A nice flow, Mike. Durant slowed the break down, hit, and then all of a sudden they're looking for the free man on the opposite side of the floor. Good team play.
Bach has 15. Bosh, a lot of contact. They're probably going to call Perkins to the arm. The contact is what Bosh wanted. And then they got the arm hitting Chris on the way down.
Yeah, he got the foul. But give Perkins credit here. He took this charge right in the chest when he does foul him.
So they'll bring Chris Bosh to the free throw line, the 4th overall pick of the 03 draft. Toronto took him. It's where he played his first 7 years. He's had very similar stat seasons his first 2+ year with Miami. NBA TV tomorrow. It's a very busy day after Christmas around the league. A lot of gyms are full, including in Phoenix, where the Knicks try to bounce back from their loss to the Lakers. Oklahoma City will play next against Dallas on Thursday. You'll see that on TNT. And then Boston playing the Clippers. Game 1 of our 5 Christmas Day games on ESPN on ABC. 93-76. Boston beat the Brooklyn Nets. Jared Sullinger, the rookie out of Ohio State, a career high 16 for the Celtics. Durant. Tipped by Perkins. Battled by Ibaka. Takeaway by Chalmers.
Right, you love the effort. You love the effort of the guys in the blue. They stayed right on that and got 3 good looks at it.
Battier rimmed out the 3. Look at Wade crash the glass and draw the foul as he went back up.
That's one of the real great assets of the game of Wade, and that is he's an offensive rebounder. He gives you 5 rebounds a game, and that is consistent throughout his career. Never mind the 5 assists along to go with that. But he's dangerous on the offensive glass.
And Charles Barkley, great friend. Charles shares his opinions very openly about different things. He's a little critical of where Wade's game was at this point early in the season. Dwayne responded to the criticism he hears there and other places.
Yeah, once a year, already last year. You know, it's obviously, you know, as a competitor, you know, anytime someone doubts you, you want to step up to the challenge. And sometimes you need someone to kind of, you know, turn the switch on as well. You know, so I appreciate it. I have no words for nothing no one wants to say about me. Everyone has an opinion, and they use it. But for me, I have a job to do. I have a job to do for this team, and if I'm not doing that job, trust me, I'm on myself harder than anyone on the outside can.
In some ways validating the criticism by saying it turned the switch on for me as Martin misses the 3. But when you look deeper at Wade's numbers, he's having a good season coming back from the knee surgery.
Mike, think about this a second. He's taking 4 less shots a game, from 18 a year ago to 14. Less shots, less minutes, okay? And when you look at it, he understands that there are more offensive guys here.
Twisted himself over there on the sideline and slow to get up. We just talked about those knees that he had hurt in the offseason. There you see the numbers, and Miami's going to take a timeout here. They're going to look at Dwayne for a moment. As he mentioned to us, coming back from that knee injury was a problem for him early in the season. Didn't miss many practices. May have tweaked something there as he was on the drive, and Miami takes a timeout with our game tied at 65.
This NBA Christmas special on ABC is presented by State Farm for auto, home, life, and banking. Get to a better state. And BBVA Compass, home of banking built for you. Learn more at bbvacompass.com.
Merry Christmas from our team in Miami as the NBA Christmas special presented by State Farm continues. Went to timeout. Dwayne Wade injured as he got twisted around. No contact as he went down and didn't limp off with the help of the training staff as athletic trainer Jay Sable was out there to help Dwayne over to the Miami bench. And Lisa Salters checking on the injury as they look at Wade. Meantime, Ray Allen has come in for the Heat. It was 15-3 at the start of the game. Miami jumped out big on Oklahoma City, led for the entire first half, but the Thunder had the better play here in the third quarter. They're trying to retake the lead for the third time here in the third. Durant around James, blocked by Joel Anthony, who came in the game at that whistle as well.
Outstanding block. Russell Westbrook, by the way, that was his 4th offensive rebound. I'll tell you, he's working. He's working defensively, and now he and Durant both have 7 points.
James, he went left QB there, and Collison came over for defensive help. Westbrook.
He got hit.
So quick to get that shot up. We have Kevin Durant wearing a microphone today, Hugh. Let's listen to the communication of his leader.
Hey, you know, 3-point shooter. Don't overhelp. You know what I mean? I know you want to block shots, but they shoot 3. Cut through, cut through. Get out, get out.
Kevin Durant made a great point, and that is the 3-point game. Miami averages 21 a game. They've already attempted 20 in this game, and we're not even out of the third quarter. Now, we know that they're number 1 in 3-point shooting, but today they're having a horrible day.
Durant is 24 as Westbrook splits the pair. When we asked Scott Brooks before the game about Durant and his growth, his overall game, the stats, I thought he was going to go there. He said, no, his leadership. So remember, he's only 24. Magic Johnson's the only guy that he remembers to be that young and be a leader. But now year 6 in the league, as you said in the first half, that resume of experience and doing it under pressure, as James hits over Durant to put Miami back on top, that Kevin has now really stepped up the leadership role on this Oklahoma City team.
And rightfully so. It's the right time for him because he's comfortable in the position. By the way, that was LeBron's only second shot of this quarter.
On the pass, the foul is called. LeBron walks away very angry about it, but he's got to be careful. Like Durant, they both have a technical foul from the first. As Russell Westbrook comes in for a couple of free throws. Now he's going to bring in Norris Cole, and let's check with Lisa, who's finding out what's going on with Dwayne Wade.
Hey, Mike, Wade is still back in the locker room, but the word from the Heat staff is he has leg cramps. He is likely to return.
That's good. No muscle pulls or anything like that with Wade, at least from the initial report.
I remember we told you about Oklahoma City. They shoot 84% on the line. They're number 1. Right now, they are 21 for 26 in this game already.
Miami hasn't been there very much at all in this game. The Heat are just 6 of 6 from the line, as you would expect with so many three-point attempts. Norris Cole missed the shot. Westbrook, Ibaka, Durant, Collison, and Kevin Martin, the 5 on the floor for the Western Conference champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, long arm, got there first, got to the rim as well. Look at Oklahoma City. All over the glass, but Allen with the push. LeBron on the open floor. Martin just fouls him on the outside.
Well, smart play. The smart play, and you say, why is that? Well, you're going to force LeBron. All right, if it's the penalty, all right, you're not worried about it because LeBron is struggling. That's the only place in his game, 68%. If they're going to take it out on the side, great play.
Yep, 4th team foul.
Correct.
First in the last 2 minutes as Wade returns back towards that Miami bench. Dwayne Wade and Udonis Haslem, the faces of this Miami team in terms of the longevity. 3 big 3. They both played 618 games. Most in franchise history. Wade's number will join Mourning, Hardaway, and likely LeBron up there someday.
Oh, good.
Martin, the overplay, almost had it. Ray Allen with the catch and shoot. Joel Anthony up high. Goes to the line, almost had the old-fashioned three-point play.
Anthony's a worker. Not only is he a rebounder and a shot blocker, but he's going to be around the basket, shoot a high percentage because everything will be close. Main thing, he's on the offensive board.
And the line, Joel Anthony. So the Montreal-born Joel Anthony, who started his basketball journey at Pensacola Junior College in the northern part of the state, then went to UNLV. Undrafted, now his 5th year with the Heat. Let's remind you, over on ESPN, the basketball continues on this Christmas Day and night. Houston taking on the Chicago Bulls, a surprising team this year without their star Derrick Rose. And then Denver against the LA Clippers, going for their 14th consecutive win. Timeout Thunder with 83 seconds left in a tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the NBA stage, the largest regular season stage, save for the best teams. Saw the Knicks and the Lakers earlier. Now the rematch of the finals. Hubie, you were a part of Christmas Day. Go back to your New York coaching days with the Knicks. I know it's a big honor and thrill to be a part of this special day in the NBA.
Absolutely, and every player, it's a lot like Monday Night Football. You know, you have the emphasis. If it's Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, everyone is watching the game. You know it across the country. It's a great time for the athletes to show. And then what you want is a major matchup. Let's test one another at this time.
Both Eric Spoelstra and Scott Brooks talked about their teams. A little heightened sense of readiness for this one. Anthony made both free throws. The lead for Miami is 1. We've gone on the seesaw here in this 3rd quarter. And Oklahoma City's going to get a couple of free throws as Durant was fouled inside.
Ibaka very upset that time. He realized that a wide open shot. That's the part of his game that has really improved tremendously. That 15 to 18-foot jump shooting. He shoots it at 57%, one of the top guys in the league. Then we know that the rebounding and defensive shot blocking will always be there. But I love the fact that he's improved on the line, Mike. He's shooting 83% on the foul line.
He's a great scorer. You know about a great scorer on Christmas Day. You were there when the Christmas Day record was set. Here's my man coaching, looking as sharp as ever. Here's Hubie coaching the Knicks and Bernard King. Went for the NBA record, 60 points on Christmas Day in 1984.
That was an incredible show, which only he could do. And he could do it in a hurry. You'd walk in the locker room and you'd say, how many LeBron have? You go, hey, he probably had 30, he probably had 48. Hey, because he never did anything sensationally, he just played within the flow of what was happening.
Much like Kevin Durant, very natural scorer, very effortless. Allen off the catch and shoot, and there's Ray. With a deep two that they'll review at the next stoppage.
Now, that's Ray at his best. As he comes off of that screen, and there's only a little daylight, he's up at the brim.
Durant in a 2-for-1 situation, gets a good look, and gets the two.
Well, you can see this ball club has made major adjustments within their rotations, meaning Oklahoma City, first unit, second unit. And they're really happy with how things are going, especially in this game. They're getting good looks. Smart move.
LeBron got Kevin in the air, and we had mentioned it before, and I was just kind of smiling and just taking in the moment as those guys are coming up to the front court. They're two of the best in the league, two of the best we'll see here for a while. And they're one-on-one, head-to-head, and they did this when they were working out against each other. And LeBron with the shot fake, much like Durant got him earlier in the quarter.
Well, the reason why you'd be upset is because of the fact of he's in foul trouble, okay? So you didn't want him to get that one right there, especially at this time of the game. Beautiful play by LeBron James, unfortunately for Durant.
There are their numbers on this day. And the personal fouls, Kevin has 4, LeBron 3. And each with a technical foul as well. Wayne Wade back in for Miami, leading by 1 in the final seconds of this third quarter.
They're going to give him one-on-one from the top. Now he does not want a screen. He's telling him to go down to the baseline.
Putting the moves on. Durant at the end of the quarter. Rimmed it out. That's the way it ends through 3. A nice comeback by Oklahoma City. They cut 5 off the Miami lead. The Heat lead 73-72. Off we go to the fourth quarter. The NBA Christmas special presented by State Farm continuing after this minute.
Welcome back to Miami. Eric, you have a 1-point lead, but what gave you problems in that third quarter?
Just a little bit too sluggish. Not enough of a motor on both ends of the court, but come on, would you expect anything else between these two teams? It's going to be...
Welcome back to Miami. Eric, you have a 1-point lead, but what gave you problems in that third quarter?
Just a little bit too sluggish. Not enough of a motor on both ends of the court, but come on, would you expect anything else between these two teams? It's going to be close. It's going to go down the stretch.
Kevin Durant woke up in that third quarter. What do you got to do down the stretch to keep him from beating you?
Try to keep him off the free throw line. Try to keep the easy ones. He'll make some of those as well, but that's where you got to try to keep him, is those pull-ups.
All right, thanks for your time. Okay. Mike?
All right, Lisa, thank you. When we left here, it was 73-72. You see Miami's got one more as Kevin Martin is called for the travel to begin this fourth quarter. They went back and reviewed that Ray Allen jumper in the final minute of the third, and it was a 3, number 2,762 by Ray Allen, most in NBA history. So the Heat lead by 2 as we start this fourth quarter. Westbrook, quick hands, knocked it away. Martin in between, in trouble, lost it out of bounds. Heat ball.
Now that was a great play by Westbrook. Once again, he's doing all of the little statistics. Now right here, Martin takes off too soon because he's looking for contact and he comes up short. Not enough lift on the shot.
You see the 5 on the floor. No Kevin Durant to start the fourth quarter. For Oklahoma City, 21-5. Best record in the league as Dwayne Wade knocks down just his 6th three-pointer of the season.
That's a situation where you tell players never walk away from the guy with the basketball.
Westbrook fell down. Good defense by Miami. Heat back the other way. Good start to the quarter. Wade, who went to the locker room with cramps, has it taken away by Westbrook. Chased by Wade and Battier. They go up hard. Westbrook responds.
Well, he's upset. He's upset because naturally, as he went to release, they went for the shot block and they tangled up and put him down on the floor.
Yeah, Battier went up for the ball, contesting the ball, threw Westbrook into the stanchion. Neither bench with anyone leaving or going anywhere. Westbrook spun quickly to react. Few pushes. Don't think we had anything that would cause any issues, but we've got
Mike,
review coming.
Oklahoma City had this happen in the first half also. This is a great steal by Westbrook. Now just watch as he sees. He knows the contact is coming right here. So he's going to take it up in there, and both guys hit him. Both guys did not deliberately try to hurt him on that. It's the angle of the body going for the shot block. Unfortunately for Westbrook, he goes into the stanchion.
Take another look at it as Battier was chasing the play. Now all three officials over there looking. And you see at the hard foul immediately, Dave Fizdale, the assistant coach for the Heat, and Ron Rothstein, everybody's up to keep everyone on the bench area to avoid any suspensions if you come off that bench area, and there's the foul.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. As Westbrook goes in there, Battier's cutting in from the left. But then also the second defender catches him. Wade catches him as he leans to his left. So right now, naturally, if you're Westbrook, you're upset because of the distance that you dropped going down to the floor, and you end up into the stanchion.
So a flagrant foul called, a flagrant one on Shane Battier. And new this year in the NBA, you immediately can trigger to see if it was a flagrant 1 or 2. Flagrant fouls can be reviewed at any time. A little adjustment to the replay rule this year.
All right, now you can see your guys are coming in to defend your man. Ibaka's stepping in. They're having words there with Battier, you know, as well as Wade. Now keep an eye. See right here, you see they went for the shot block. Battier goes for the shot block on the inside, and then also Wade on the outside.
And for those who don't follow the NBA as closely on a regular basis, a lot of people just enjoying on Christmas Day. Flagrant 1 and 2, one is both have unnecessary contact as a tenant. If it's unnecessary and excessive, it becomes a flagrant 2, which leads to ejection of the player. The flagrant 1 initially has been called on Battier to start, and as they go in and look to determine who it's on and what it is. I don't think there's anything excessive that would be part of a flagrant 2 there.
Both guys get a hand on the ball at some time. Watch it. There's Battier and there's Wade. They both get their hand on the ball. Now, unfortunately, it's the forearms that are causing all of the contact, and it's knocking the player right down into the station.
So now it's a two-piece review. The first piece is the flagrant, and now the altercation part of it. And that's Serge Ibaka, who had a forearm on Battier, and would be the only player who kind of extended in a push or a shove. As the officials get the opportunity to look at all of this via replay. As we watch and they watch, this is not the first time we've had this with these two teams. We've had a couple of situations, not in the finals, but in regular season games over the last couple of years where there's been a little pushing and shoving after a play between these teams.
Well, you have two of the best teams in the league here, the best team in the East and the best team in the West. So consequently, what you want here is you're not going to give up easy baskets. You're going to challenge every single play. We have two of the excellent shot blocking, defensive rotating teams here. So consequently, there's going to be a lot of this contact.
And as we keep showing it, the officials keep asking our production truck to take another look at each part. First the flagrant, so that's why we're showing it again. Now we're showing the altercation part to Monty McCutcheon, Tony Brown, and John Goebel. Both Deputy Commissioner Adam Silver and man in charge of basketball operations for the league, Stu Jackson, both in attendance and on hand here tonight. And here's the final determination. No flagrant has been called.
That's his third team's first. In the course of the following action, technical fouls have been called on the Heat's Wade.
And Ibaka, I'm sure, will get the other one. Yeah. Right. So Ibaka and Wade get technicals. We've had 4 total in the game. There's no flagrant, and that's a great part of the change of the rule. The reaction to it, because Westbrook went up in the air, and as you said, both players got a hand on the ball, thus the takedown looked worse than it would have been.
Absolutely, because in real time, we fortunately have been able to look at least 7 or 8 replays here.
So nothing deemed to be unnecessary or excessive. And we mentioned the brief history between these teams. They only played twice a year, but here was a situation back last season as Wade and Kendrick Perkins got involved. Perkins was hanging around the rim. Technical foul was called. We had it in a game the season prior to that in Oklahoma City. Some pushing and shoving. So they don't see each other a bunch, but they know each other and they know what they're all about. And has a little Christmas spice.
Now, Oklahoma City has Westbrook and Durant out there with 3 substitutes. I remember the subs gave them 17 points.
And Wade gets up quick and throws it down.
Nice pass. Nice pass. You want to catch that guy as the defender is on your back.
Miami extends the lead to 5. It was seesaw throughout the 3rd quarter. The Heat led the entire first half. Durant, a 3 from Kevin Durant.
No, that was from almost outside the line, okay? I mean, he was that far out. And I'm surprised because the trap on Jackson attack, Collison was wide open going right to the rim.
Barton guarding Ray Allen. Wade guarded by Westbrook. Allen's cut taken away by Martin. Couldn't squeeze it. Shot clock running down because it didn't reset, and Battier. Just the 3, and here goes Westbrook for the tie, or the take of the lead. Take the 2. Off the hand of Joel Anthony, and he'll stay down here with the Thunder. We mentioned here's the hoop by Wade inside. Followed by the Durant response. Kevin had 3 in the first quarter, Hubie, 22 now.
And his best quarter is the 4th quarter, where he leads the league at 7 a game.
And so good at getting to the line in the 4th quarter as well.
Nice pass.
Durant rolling to the basket, went up for the dunk, and that's the 2nd team foul on Miami here in the 4th.
That's the first time that we've had Durant roll into the paint. Just watch it. They take the trap as he rolls down inside. Because of his size, he's so difficult to cover. You can rotate. Miami was there, but you're not blocking his shot. Now remember, the foul shooting in this game right now will be attempts 31 and 32. They are now 26 for 31 in this game. At the other end, Miami 10 for 10.
Stepped it up with 26 points here in the 2nd half after both struggled from the field in the first half.
But this is a case of these 2 young guys getting to the foul line time and time again because they continue to attack the rim. And that's what you want to see, whether it's in the transition game or the half-court game.
It's a young, athletic, aggressive team. They can score. Look at Westbrook comes to get the ball from James. LeBron dishes it to Wade. Got Collison in the air. And he's got free throws coming.
Dwayne Wade, one of the best on a catch at faking and getting his defender up in the air and then deciding whether he's going to drive or take the hit. There it is. Beautiful move. Get the potential 3-point play.
The NBA championship decided in this city by these teams last year. The college football championship will be decided just a little bit north of here in Miami Gardens. The Discover BCS National Championship game. Number 1 Notre Dame and Manti Te'o, their outstanding linebacker. A.J. McCarron tries to win 2 titles as quarterback at Alabama. 1 against 2, you'll see it in a couple of weeks coming up on ESPN. Hubie mentioned the Heat have been to the line 20 fewer times, but they've hit all of them, 12 for 12, and lead by 2. Oh. Reggie Jackson went into LeBron, knocked him down, and Reggie Jackson's laughing. He said, I'm 6'3", 208, and you're telling me I took that guy down? The official says you did.
I'll just keep an eye on it now. Now just watch as Durant sets LeBron up. Oh, there it is right there. Now you can say, well, that's a pretty good flop. Superman can't go down that easy, right?
Coach, we've got the flopping police on line 2. We've got something waiting for you the day after Christmas. Come check your flopping video. NBA this year trying to deter flopping. Video review of plays, even if they're not called as fouls against you, as Chalmers knocks down the jumper to give the Heat a 4-point lead. And there are fines and eventually way down the line of potential suspension for players if they are multiple offenders of flops. Westbrook tied up. Martin on the take. Chris Bosh, the rebound for Miami.
I like to see Miami continue to run all that baseline action. They're getting good stuff out of it.
Allen out of the corner. Chalmers into a 3. Got it all! And the Thunder will take timeout. Seven in a row for Miami. Mario Chalmers has hit 4 3-pointers. Has 20 on this Christmas night and has given the Heat an 86-79 lead. Jeremy Lin getting ready in Chicago. The Rockets and the Bulls coming up on ESPN at the top of the hour.
This NBA Christmas special on ABC is presented by State Farm. For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state.
Team All-NBA performers have not disappointed in the finals rematch with Miami leading Oklahoma City Hubie by 7.
Well, you can see the two of them. Watch what we have right now. This is a standoff. You have no idea whether I'm going to take you off the dribble or whether I'm going to shoot the jumper. But watch when you make that fake. As soon as you give that jab step, the player steps back, you take the shot. Now, LeBron in the second half only 2 for 3. Right here now, Kevin Garnett is on fire in the second half. He has 16 points, and he's doing an excellent job.
Durant and Westbrook give you the last 14 points for the Thunder. But Mario Chalmers has chipped in with 20. His season high and his 10th 20-point game of his career in the regular season. Martin let Allen fly by. Kevin Martin hits a 3.
Now that was great. That's Martin at his best. He's 2 for 5 and 3s in this game right now. He has 13. But I like the look by Westbrook. Rather than force up a bad percentage shot, he looks for the corner.
Nick Collison, Serge Ibaka are the bigs, along with Durant, Martin, and Westbrook. It's Martin defending LeBron James, who gets the space. Collison waiting defensively. A good find of Bosh.
That was well done. Not only by LeBron, because he was looking for Bosh to move without the ball. And then Bosh, he has that beautiful left-handed hook shot inside of 6 to 8 feet.
Westbrook sets the screen. Durant splits it. The running, floating, poetic shot goes down.
This game has been played in streaks. Every time you think one team is going to pull away, and it doesn't happen. Good timeouts by the coaches. Good strategy coming out of timeouts.
Clock at 7. James was free. Thought about the 3. He'll let the all-time three-point maker take it, but Allen missed. Nick Collison likes that shot.
Yep.
That's his spot. He loves that spot.
Well, we've seen him do it.
Yeah, I know.
And I like it. And I like the fact, though, that Durant, once again, didn't force up a bad shot. He's looking for the free man. Collison's man left to help out.
Ibaka now gets James on this trip. Wade coming to the basket.
They caught him. See, they caught Durant funneling him down to the baseline. And then what happened is Collison was late coming back on the rotation.
The lead is 4 halfway through the fourth quarter. Man game, Westbrook and Durant. Durant from the top, got a step, gets to the basket, rolls it in. Long steps, 2 quick dribbles, and that long arm to get it to the hoop.
I honestly thought he was falling down, Mike. I really did. I thought he lost his balance.
Oh, beautiful lob over the top. Chalmers to Wade. Caught Westbrook.
That's the old story. You tell the players, keep your forearm on the man. All right, if you're going to not see the basketball. Westbrook did not see the pass.
Look at the scoring here the last couple of minutes out of the timeout. Every trip, a hoop. Durant turning. He's off, and Ray Allen's got it from Miami with 5:20 to go.
Well, with this outfit out here right now from Miami, he's doing a nice job holding one shot attempt.
Wayne Wade went to the locker room with cramps in the third quarter. He's 4 of 4 here in the fourth. Roll with Bosch. The arm of Collison took it away. It's 4 on 2. It's Martin. Good recovery by Ray Allen.
Great recovery.
He fouls the driving Martin, who'll come to the line.
Like the steal, like the decision by Durant. Look to the corner.
Free throws coming under 5. Dwayne Wade. He has 21. Chalmers has 20.
Just keep an eye on it. You can see Wade just goes strong to the basket. Slow on the rotation, doesn't get it done.
Back in Miami, it's sitting right on Biscayne Bay, which feeds out to the Atlantic Ocean. The American Airlines Arena opened on New Year's Eve of '99, and there have never been more people in here for an event. 20,300, an arena record in here tonight for the rematch of the 2012 NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder, who've won 12 of their last 13, have the best record in the league. The Miami Heat, winners of 4 in a row, the best record in the Eastern Conference. Mike Tirico, Hubie Brown, Lisa Salters with you. Heat leading by 4, now 3, as Kevin Martin hits the first of 2. It's an interesting time here, Hubie, because we saw very effectively James Harden, who's now with Houston, play the 6-man role last year. At the end of the game, he was on the floor as a facilitator and distributor.
Absolutely.
That's not Martin's main game, but he is now going to be in those closing time possessions with Westbrook and Durant.
Right, that puts a lot of pressure on Westbrook and Durant to handle the basketball, make good decisions, and cut down on the turnovers in every major game now.
LeBron gets Perkins, he clears space, he wants to take Kendrick. He'll take a deep 2 with a toe on a tape. LeBron knocked it down.
Remember, LeBron had 19 at the half.
27 on the game. Been quiet, but it's been efficient and effective. Durant falling away. James goes, he took it away from Serge Ibaka.
Excellent defense by LeBron.
7th rebound. He has 8 assists. Moved in on a triple-double. Put it off the glass. Wanted a foul. On the run out, it's Martin. He saw LeBron get back quickly and knew, I can't go there.
Right now you have a mismatch inside. Chalmers is on Ibaka in a low post.
Durant trying to get rid of Wade. And it's a foul on the floor. First foul. You read his lips, Hubie. On Wade, his 3rd.
Tony Brown very emphatic about the call. Now that could have been called on either player.
It looked like the first foul was on Durant.
They both fouled one another there at least 3 times. Okay.
Eric Spoelstra furious, talking to the crew chief, Monty McCutcheon. Not about that trip necessarily, but the prior trip, he wanted a whistle as well. 14 fouls in the 4th on Miami. Westbrook on the drive, lost it, and Ray Allen has it for the Heat.
Ray Allen played that perfectly. He knew that that pass was going into the corner.
He'd go open. They get all their shooters spread out. LeBron's got Perkins, and he's got space. If they help, Allen's waiting for a 3. James. A couple of free throws coming.
Yeah, Ibaka catches him. He catches him up underneath. You're going to see it on this replay now. Now just watch as Ibaka rides him. He's going to ride him right there. Okay, and they're going to call that.
LeBron James.
In the clincher, game 5 in here. Back in June, LeBron had a triple-double. He has one this year, 33 on his career, and he's knocking on the door of another one. You see on Christmas Day back in 2010 against the Lakers, he had a triple-double. Chatter going on that free throw line. Ibaka, Durant, and James. A little bit of back and forth. They are enjoying the high level of competition here.
They're running Durant off of the down screen, but see, he's trapped. There's somebody open.
Westbrook on the attack, got the bump from Allen. He'll come to the line, and the Heat are over the limit with 3:12 to go.
See, I like that. If you're going to be trapped out wide on the left side of the floor, if you get the ball into the middle of the floor and you rotate it to the other side, you have a one-on-one situation.
This is one of the reasons, Hubie, you love this team. The #1 free throw shooting team in the league at 84.5%. They got a long way to go in the season, but the best in a season is Boston. Back in 1990, shot it at 83.2.
When you look at this team, Mike, 5 of the top 6 guys of their scores all shoot over 80 on the line. And it's great when you have a guy, a big man like Ibaka, who can shoot it over 80 for you.
That's the big upgrade.
That's right.
In this team number you see. Miami lead is 4 with 3:12 to go.
Now this is dangerous now. You got Durant on LeBron.
Allen out of the corner. Just the 3, and the rebound for Westbrook. Has Martin ahead, yep. Didn't see him going all the way home on his own. Didn't get it last touch Durant.
Now, right there, you had a man wide open up on the right-hand side. I thought the pass was going up because you would have had a great chance of a driving layup.
The best scorers on each team carrying the load. 4-point game. It's been a very physical game. 45 total fouls. 13 players have 3 or more fouls. Not exactly Christmas cheer. These two teams who met 6 months ago for the NBA title. Yeah, a lot of bodies on the ground here. You kind of think, okay, well, Oklahoma City at 105, Miami at 103. Offensive-minded teams, but they're bringing it at a playoff intensity level on the defensive end tonight.
You're right on top of it. And the main thing is what is a foul tonight? Because both teams are fronting the post people, then they are trapping hard on any pick and roll or pick and pop. So consequently, there's going to be banging of bodies. And it's very difficult now. They're not going to change. These refs are going to stay the same. So you have just to play big now and play through the contact.
2.5 to go. Chalmers getting inside. Couldn't finish. Wade trying to finish over the top. The racehorse is Westbrook. Right at Ray Allen. LeBron flying by. And we're going to go the other way with an offensive foul on Russell Westbrook.
Right now, see, there's frustration, but they had the opportunity. You can see right there. Now, did he get him with the elbow? On that first one, you can't tell. Now, just watch as he makes that move, and he bends. Does he get him with the elbow? No. Does he get him shoulder to shoulder? Now it comes down to, is Ray going for the flop, or did he get bumped?
Did the official miss the call? Yes.
Okay.
That was an unbelievable move by Westbrook. 5th offensive foul by Oklahoma City. A good job by the veteran Allen to draw it. Wade draws the contact there. Gets no call. Ollie, block at 6, and it didn't hit the rim. It didn't reset. Wade, no. Rebounded by Perkins with 2:05 to go.
A big thing here now, Oklahoma City's got to understand. They've had 2 fast breaks where they had the advantage. 3 on 2 and 4 on 3. You got to find the guy up ahead.
Great defensive position from LeBron. The pitch to Westbrook. Ray Allen hit the deck hard on his shoulder as it was a screen by his former teammate Kendrick Perkins, and Ray Allen is hurt as that left shoulder came right down on the floor. You can hear it as he hit the deck off that screen. Foul on Perkins. And Ray is in pain.
Now look to the right here. Now see, it's a blind screen, and he's getting a hit from the back.
Ray's arm was out there, and it was some folks over here in the first row yelling to LeBron, don't pick him up by that arm, because that's what's hurt. But you could see as Allen was grimacing, grabbing up above his shoulder area.
You could see he didn't see the screen. That's what we call a blind screen. And the screen came from the right side.
Ray Allen not needing medical attention, not leaving the game. But Miami may have made a sub somewhere already, because Battier was up and whistled in for Allen, so they're going to have to make the switch here at 1:53. There are no fouls involved, Hugh, so it's not a situation where you have to take the free throws or else you can't stay in the game.
Right. Now Miami, remember, they only have one full. They have no 20-second timeouts available. They're over the limit in fouls.
Oklahoma City can stop it 3 times. You see Oklahoma City has gone into a field goal drought. Miami, which hangs its hat on championship-style defense when it matters most, has come up with some of those efforts here in the fourth.
One-on-one here. Oh, Perkins came out.
LeBron looked at the clock. It says 5. He's taken 3. It's short. Rebound Kevin Martin. Martin handles, looks for the opportunity, goes to the basket. A lot of contact, no basket, no foul. James the rebound.
Now, there were 3 red shirts up there challenging that, and they get a piece of it. They get a piece of the shot.
James jump stop, little roll, didn't get that one. Minute 10 left, down 4. It's Durant going to the basket. And a foul is called as Battier was inside the circle with 1:08 left.
I love what we just saw, because Durant just blew right in front of us. He made up his mind at half court that he's going all the way here.
Enough of all of you.
That's exactly right. He's going all the way because he's going to try to get that 3-point play. Old-fashioned way. Take it hard.
8 of 9 tonight. 90% shooter. Oh, missed the first. Shocking. Shop NBAstore.com now for the best selection of Thunder and Heat gear, jerseys, t-shirts. You like these big color, monochromatic Christmas Day uniform looks all these teams are wearing today? You can find them there. NBAstore.com, one store, every team. Split the pair. The lead is 3. 68 seconds to go.
Miami looks good, Mike, anytime that they run all that baseline, double screening, staggered screening on the baseline. But when they get in that one-on-one situation, they're ending up with tough shots.
One space for Ray Allen in that corner. Dwayne Wade asking for the action to begin.
Yep, there it is, baseline screen.
Behind the back, and the quick hands of Westbrook knocked it away. They don't need a 3, down 3. Durant will go right to the rack and throw it down. Timeout, Miami.
How about the hesitation, Mike? That was well done. Once he got over half court, he gave that hesitation out by that 3-point line, and the defense just hesitated a second. Then he watch him right here. Now he's going to explode, and once he does, they could not recover. Beautiful move.
Miami takes its last timeout. LeBron saw Durant score. You think LeBron's going to have the ball in his hands on the other side of this timeout? Logo, Jerry West. Watch another great. Kevin Durant. Yeah, you believe in that when you get up that high. Off that hesitation in the dribble. And Hubie, we were talking in the timeout, those last 2 possessions. The guy who's the best on this team said, okay, I'm taking over right now.
Now, the key right now is you look at the timeouts. Miami is out of timeouts, and they cannot foul. On the other side, Oklahoma City has 1 foul to give.
Yeah. It says 2 there because of where they are under the limit. Yeah. But in the last 2 minutes, you only get 1 to give.
That's right.
44.1 left. It is Wade, James, and Bosch, as you would expect, with Mario Chalmers and Ray Allen at the top of your screen in that office in the right corner. Where will the action come for James? It's a Wade screen to get LeBron the ball. On Durant with no help. Screen for Wade on the switch. Trying to get it back to James, guarded by Westbrook. The clock's at 6. Perkins is helping. And Bosch is free for the dunk.
How about that? LeBron saw that all the way. As soon as Perkins came across the lane to zone the area, Bosch went right to the front of the rim. Watch to the right of the screen. There it is. But it was all set up by LeBron. See him looking? He's looking because Perkins went to the opposite side of the lane. Beautiful. LeBron James gets his 9th assist. Now, keep an eye on Perkins under the rim. He's going to come across the lane and zone. Now, watch Bosch. When that happens, he goes right to the front of the rim. See LeBron, beautiful ball fake, and then opened up.
And you also saw Perkins communicating, pointing that he was going to leave, and somebody had to rotate over, and they couldn't get there.
That's right. They rotate down. See, the guy was late getting there. See, that's it. It's inexcusable because the big guy is coming across to help out if LeBron is going to drive the ball to double team.
So what we saw there is basketball IQ. By everybody involved on that play.
Yeah, well, the guy with the basketball also has a little bit of a higher IQ. Right? He kind of saw the situation and waited for it to develop and then hit Bosch perfectly.
25.5 left. You do not need a 3 if you're Oklahoma City, but you are under the limit, so you have a foul to give, which doesn't help you in this situation.
Big thing now is, do you go for the 3 or do you score quickly?
Durant trying to get that done over James. Got it. Great 1-point game.
See, I'm big for that. Score quickly. Now, deny. All right, you can't get the steal, you foul.
Yeah. And you go aggressively for the steal there because you have that foul
One
to give.
foul to give.
And now you got to inbounds without being able to run the baseline.
Now you need pressure on the ball. Now watch Durant. Good ball fake. Throws LeBron for a second. LeBron could not elevate on that shot. Big thing here now is you got to go for the steal. You don't get the steal, you got to foul quickly. Don't be worried about who you foul.
Miami has no timeouts. Battier got it to Ray Allen, and they fouled the 5th best shooter in NBA history. Hubie, you had Mike Miller and Shane Battier as players for you in Memphis, and I know you've told me often you always had Battier inbound the ball because of his smarts and intelligence.
Job. Yeah, he's been there for a long time. He can accept the pressure, and then it was more difficult when you could not pass the ball into the backcourt like you can do today. Right. A lot of pressure on the guy out of bounds.
Ray Allen, 2 free throws. Mark Price, Steve Nash, Peja Stojakovic have been better shooting free throws in NBA history. Ray Allen, percentage points tied with Chauncey Billups of the Clippers, as the 5 best all-time shooters in NBA history at the line. The lead is 3. Oklahoma City has one more timeout after this with 15.6 to go. Miami's made every free throw tonight. Miami 100, Oklahoma City 97 in this rematch of the finals. 15.5 left. It's Thunderball. You know, Hubie, if we have 5, 6, or 7 more of these in May and June, it'd be pretty good. They have delivered on the rematch of the finals.
Absolutely. This is great basketball. Now remember, Oklahoma City only has 1 timeout left. All right, now they can go for the 3 if it's wide open. If you score quickly and then do the same thing, Miami does not have a timeout.
LeBron trying to deny Durant. Martin's got to get it in quick. He does to Westbrook. And to Durant. They don't need a 3. Steps back. He takes a 3. Off the rim. No, it's rebounded by Perkins. Saved by Westbrook. 3 for the tie is off. Perkins calling for a foul. Not getting it. And Martin fouls Bosch with 1.4 to go. Westbrook felt like he was knocked down. Instead of going for the rebound, Kendrick Perkins went to complain to the official, Tony Brown, and Westbrook slammed the scorer's table on the near side. Has been called for a technical foul. So Miami will win this.
Well, unfortunately, Westbrook is very upset, as well as Perkins on that play, because they honestly thought that there was a foul committed. So they were very vocal as soon as it happened. Now watch the shot here right now. You're going to see the move. No foul on that. Now right there, Perkins gets away with a push. Now right here, you're going to see Westbrook claims that he got hit on the shot. From that angle, it's tough to see, but Perkins and Westbrook are really hot.
And this slam of the scorer's table on the near side, driving the technical foul called the 5th of this game. This one on Westbrook. So Ray Allen hit the first, and now Chris Bosh at the line as Miami has hit all 17 of its free throws here tonight. And the Heat are going to walk away with another tight, close victory over Oklahoma City. 103-97. This Heat team that won 2 of the NBA Finals games by 6 get the Christmas Day rematch here in South Florida by 6 as well. Here's Lisa Salters.
Thank you, Mike. LeBron, they had a couple of chances to tie it. What happened on that last possession?
I mean, I got a good contest on KD. They missed it. Long bounce, and, you know, D-Wade hit the ground and was able to steal to get up and get a contest on Russ and was able to get a defensive rebound.
Mike Tirico was talking about the Christmas cheer, saying that sarcastically. We had a fight almost down here in the baseline. Just tell me what the intensity level is like when you two teams get together.
It's 2 teams that has the same aspirations. That's trying to win a championship, and you know, both teams are not going to, you know, shortcut anything, and just trying to get better each and every game. And it was a good fight by both teams.
Thank you. Congratulations on the win. And Merry Christmas again.
29 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 shy of a triple-double. Durant led all scorers with 33. Miami wins by 6. ESPN has Houston and Chicago right now, Denver and the Clippers later. How the Grinch Stole Christmas next on your ABC station. With Hubie Brown and Lisa Salters, Mike Tirico. Merry Christmas from Miami. Thanks for watching the NBA on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.